Well, hello again, folks. Here we are on the road to Missoula, Montana. First thing we did was visit a museum of mountain flying, which is located at the Missoula International Airport. To be honest with you, I didn't see a whole lot of mountain-style planes, but they were in the process of renovating the museum, and there's some couple of great old transport planes there and some different motors and all that sort of thing. It was worth the visit. I enjoyed just walking around. There wasn't any official guide or anybody. It was just somebody sitting at the desk drawing their minimum wage, I suppose. The Red Baron's plane, I don't think that's the real one. Looks like a big model. And got to go inside of this guy. That was kind of interesting. You don't get to go into old planes like that very often. Looked pretty comfortable, actually. An old warbird sitting there, too. I'm not sure exactly what that was. I seem to get in trouble lately naming warbirds. There's a little Piper Cub. Those are fun little airplanes. They're fairly inexpensive and simple to fly. Oh, notice the spelling of the Q on the Missoula. Miss Montana. She flew over to Europe a couple of years ago. Commemorate the invasion. She was one of the planes that took part in that originally. An old car in there, an old Jeep. Now, it's an interesting little plane. That may be a mountain bird. Now, this was fascinating to me. I love this old 1929 bird. It was with the wood trim. It was really decked out. I mean, I'm sure it was something in its day, and I'm sure it's something now. Really first class. The wood and everything is done inside of this. And a little shot of the outside airport. One of those canard type thing. Well, I hope that woke you up. I went to Fort Missoula, or what used to be Fort Missoula. It's about 10 miles away. This is where the internment camp was for that part of the country. There's some sad stories there. But I guess that's the way it was at the time. We're going to see one of the old buildings here in a little bit. There we go. This was part of the old detention camp where they held the Japanese just because they looked like Japanese. And this was attached to, they burned, an explanation up here in the sign You can stop the video and read it, but they burned some excess stuff up there. Steam-powered sawmill.
Now this sawmill ran from the 20s to the 60s. Notice the steering. Pull the chain one way, and go to the left. Pull it the other way, go to the right. Pretty simple, but not very accurate. Now this guy's got a little age on him. Notice the wheels.
Lots of old iron there. I love the wooden blocks made out of plywood. I'm sure that's original equipment there. But I suppose it serves a purpose, because this train probably hasn't moved in a long time. And now we're heading out of Missoula. I was going to stay here, but the Comfort Inn wanted $320 a night, and I said that's a little rich for my blood.